Hey guys, I'm just sitting here in Phoenix, Arizona waiting to get on my next plane, and after going through security, and which I'm thankful for, I think security is important, especially in a busy place like this. It's got me thinking. I've been thinking a lot about, what happened over in Europe in Manchester and all those innocent lives that were taken, mostly because when a government has strict laws enforced upon the people and only law-abiding citizens follow those laws, the government needs to be able to protect those people. And when a government fails to protect those people, things like this happen. And what I'm referring to is the train station. The train station was right by the concert hall. The suicide bomber used the train station to get to the concert. I took a trip back in February to Germany, and something blew my mind about train stations back there. And my friend Sarah and I took a video of it, and I hadn't posted it, but I really feel like this is important for you guys to see. What are laws to us when there's no safety to back them up? So we're actually walking through the train station here in Munich, and I've been reading up on some of the gun laws here, and they're some of the strictest in Europe. And Sarah and I were noticing on the train how we never had to go through any security.
No, there's no security here. You're just able to get on public transportation.
You literally don't go through any metal detectors. There's people coming and going and getting off trains.
Which is crazy. I mean, in America, you can barely even get into one bar without going through some sort of detector where you have to take out your pocket knife, or there's just certain things like we were in downtown Dallas at a House of Blues, and my boyfriend had a pocket knife that it's been his grandpa's forever, and he had to go through a metal detector there, and they took away his pocket knife. But here you can get on and off with no security.
Yeah, and it's kind of scary because the other day we were talking to some natives from Austria, and they were saying how scared they are right now with their borders and how they're getting all of these refugees coming in, and they don't know who they are, and anybody can step on these trains you see behind us without going through any security system. I mean, I don't know what's on the train with us.
That's true. I mean, but there is a heavy police presence here though. A lot that's seen. I mean, there's groups of 3 or 4, or there's probably a lot of also undercover people here just because.
Yeah, because it is a strict country. But it just weirded me out a little bit not having any sort of system to go through to make sure that there weren't weapons of mass destruction or firearms on, the train. So I feel like in those situations, people have to be really aware of your surroundings.
Yeah.
I don't know, I just think that it's a real target for potential mass destruction, and it's kind of scary that there's no security or regulation on the trains. It blew my mind. That place was as busy as this place. People everywhere. You don't know where everybody's coming from. We literally got off the plane in Germany, took a taxi to the train station, and got on the train. And it makes me think about Manchester and about how there was a train station right by that concert, and how the suicide bomber used the train to get there. And just think, what if there was security on that train? What if there was some sort of scanning? I couldn't believe there was no security to get on the train. It should be treated like an airport. And some of you might argue with me and think that that's convenient, but I feel like if a government is going to implement strong laws, they need to be able to protect their people when they're not able to protect themselves. I think this is something that all government officials should really think about. I think a lot of lives could have been saved that day. It's food for thought.